I see you have brought a new addition to my collection. How lovely. Now let's see. What an excellent specimen you are, I must say. Even the price was manageable. Well worth it. Bring him to the light. There's a little flaw here, but that's okay. No matter. Some say that their flaws what makes them unique. Well, we will see about that. Sit him up. Let me have a good look at you. Yes. Let me just have a look here, too. All in order, I see. Well, as I have a look at you, I do feel like you will be an excellent new addition to my collection. Look-wise for now. However, I will have to put you under a couple of tests. Oh my, you don't need to worry. I don't want to hurt you. After all, I did just cash out a loads of money for you. It would be a bad for business if I just throw you away like that. Although, there are a couple of incidents that happen, underlying health problems even my little minions aren't aware of. But that is quite rare, so I don't think that's the case with you. Other than being in one place where you are kept as an elite guest in my establishment where you can have loads of fun, I will provide you with everything you need. A sharp one, I must say. Freedom have a different meaning in other places. In here or out there, it's different than in the outside world. Are you truly free, though? You say you were, but let me ask you a question. Do you not have to register everything? Your birth, your school, kids, wife, husband, death? You work so you can pay it back to society and big corporations and then end up in the ground. So are you truly free? In here I will give you everything you need in exchange of certain services, let's just say, or tests. You can spend your days however you want. Learn new skill. I get everything you want for it. Read. I have one of the biggest private libraries in the world. Food, games, whatever you want. Say it and it's yours. But you can't go wherever you want to. See what I mean? Which one is truly the freedom you want to have? Now, didn't you sign it? You know exactly what I'm talking about. You signed a contract where you have entered the building and led down to that staircase, into that hall. You signed off your freedom, didn't you? When you have so much debt like you do, and then you sign it off. There will be consequences. This is exactly that consequence. You signed it. I bought you. I paid off your debt by bidding on the auction for you. It was a tough fight, I must say, and I cashed out a lot more than I wanted to, but looking at you, I'm pretty sure it's worth it. You're quite attractive, I must say. Certainly a good buy, if I do say so myself. I am fully aware that you are a person, don't worry. I want to put you into good use, though. Why did you ask? My apologies. I didn't know I was hurting your feelings with the way I was talking. Now, I will compensate you for it, don't you worry about a thing. Why, indeed. This is a hobby, if you will. Pretty sure you heard about these auctions before you ended up in one. After all, they don't just reach out to anyone. You had to do something for them to reach out to you specifically. I see. See, you're not so innocent after all. You might try and say, oh, no, but I am innocent. But after all, you were the one looking for them, and through them, me, to save you from all the debt you scratched together during the years you lived. But when your actions have consequences, all of a sudden, you are here, yet pleading innocence. How adorable. So that you are just as guilty as I am. The police! Do you seriously think they have no idea what's going on, Do you think that the police chief doesn't have a plaything himself, that he can use however he wants to? And the mayor, well, she have a couple of these too. I'm simply just scooped in and got the best looking one. You're quite charming. I will have a good time with you, and don't you worry. I will make sure you enjoy your stay here as much as you can. Others, of course, my dear, I have plenty, but you are so far my favorite of them all. Your physique is quite to my liking, I must say. And I like how you try and talk back and reason with me. It's very exciting. Most just accept their fate right away and try to please me on one way or another. That is all fair, I suppose, and I do enjoy the pleasures they give me. After all, that is the reason why I bought them. However, it gets old very fast, and although I like what they're capable of, especially more of them at once, it is something fresh when one of them talk back to me. Want to fight a little. But back to what we were talking about. No, I will not let you go. I bought you fair and square, so I own you. And trust me when I say this, I will take very good care of you. So now, to those tests. Am I a doctor? What if I am? Interesting. Maybe next time. This time, I'm just going to come a little bit closer to you and see what's going on. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I just want to see your blood pressure first. A little high, but it's because of the new situation you're in. So I'm not surprised. Your eyes, are you scared? You can answer me. Are you scared that I will do things to you? Or are you scared that I will do unimaginable things with you? Make you suffer, even if just a little bit. See just how tolerant you are to terror and pain. That's so precious. Don't worry, I am a doctor after all. I took a note. I will harm or wrong none, so don't worry. Why? That's a good question. If I say I liked what I saw on the auction, I didn't want anyone else to have it, would that suffice as an answer? Would you be happy with that? Why, of course. I wouldn't give all that money for you if I didn't see a huge potential in you that I could certainly use to my advantage and pleasure. So there. Did you like that answer? Let's see. I'm going to check your face and neck. So tell me if anything hurts. What is it? You look like you want to ask something. You know you're not prohibited to talk. You don't need to ask for permission to ask if there's something on your mind. With this, I simply check in if you have any sign of sickness. I don't want you to get ill. I know. I can get those documents anytime, so don't worry. I will be able to cover the family members and such. So no worries. Ah, well, that is a tricky question. Would you be able to visit them? Maybe. It depends on how you behave. If you follow my orders, I don't see why not. I will probably send a bodyguard with you just in case if anything happens. Mostly because of the enemies I have to keep you safe. Why is it surprising? With all that money I can spend on different things, unfortunately, there comes enemies too. Also, I'm pretty sure you don't want to wander around and find out what I can do. I must say, I'm a doctor and I took an oath to not harm anyone, but I sure can make you quiver. In different ways. So why don't you just be a good boy for me and do as I say? Trust me, it will be way easier for you to do so. And besides, don't you want to find out what I give as a reward if you behave? Well, of course. Good boys get rewards, and bad ones, well, bad boys, they just get punished in different ways, of course. I'm sure you don't want to do that now, do you? Be good for me, will you? Be good for mommy. Besides, I don't really want to harm anyone. This is not why I bought you. Like I said, I'll take good care of you, and you, my dear, will do things for me and to me. It's only fair, I suppose. You enjoy what I can give, and I will enjoy everything you have to offer. In every position and way. So, are you ready, my dear, for the first test, of course? Which is endurance. Take him to his quarters and get him ready. I will need him all cleaned and ready for the test to begin immediately. Then take him there. Yes, thank you. See you shortly, my dear. I hope you are ready by the time you meet me again. I will see what you can do and what exactly is your limits, and after that, we are going to push your boundaries as much as we can. Have fun, my dear.